Well, hello, gardening friends. I'm John Drumgoole. Welcome to Backyard Basics. Well, if you think succulents are popular, you ought to see the terrariums that are out there these days. Really beautiful, easy to take care of. This is an early one right here. This is from the early 1800s, this style. It's the Wardian case, and a lot of folks wanted them because there were exotic plants being collected around the world, and they needed a special little place to keep them. This one has a little begonia in it right now, and the begonias are also collectible. It's easy to propagate, and they look very good. And in the house, sometimes the humidity needs to be up for some types of plants, like the Selaginellas or some of these others. Peperomias like a little bit more humidity. So they're closed, and every so often you open it so that you don't get a lot of water on the inside, but it is a very nice way to keep plants. Orchids were collectible also, brought in from different parts of the world, and the folks that collected them, they would put it in the Wardian case too. That's what was available at the time. They would decorate the base of them, make them look really pretty, and so you can see that this is the kind of thing that you might want to find and put into your brightest window when you have cacti in there, or into a softer light when you have some of these other collectibles. This is a nice way to show off your plants. Plus the device itself is very, very attractive. And if they're hard to find, and they are, you may want to use the other technique, the blown glass, the collectible glass. And there's all kinds of glass too, from small ones to large ones to put your plants in. The ones that close make that nice little environment that you can leave closed for a long time, maybe a year or so. These are nice plants. Right in front of me here are some of the newer ones. If you were going to collect plants, you would use something like the Sansevieria. This is a nice dwarf Sansevieria. I'd never seen one before until a few weeks ago. So the Sansevieria is a good one. The Peperomia in the center is another nice one. Long time ago, when I used to make peperomias, we would use these big bottles, and we would use an assortment of plants that went in there. And we would have ground covers like this little variegated one right in front here, perfect for fairy gardens or for the terrariums. And now there's a little dwarf coleus. Look at that coleus. It's a beautiful little plant. And so it would be nice in there. It needs a bright window, but not direct sun. Never the direct sun for these. There's books out there if you're interested in reading more about them. There's a lot of good books and how to manage a terrarium. And the plants that look well in them. Air plants are doing very well these days. A lot of people are collecting air plants, and they look great in the terrariums also. Easy to manage, they like the high humidity, and so these are plants that like bright filtered light, but do very well in terrariums. They're real showy in there. So you can put a collection of them in your terrarium at home. It's important to keep the moisture in there, a good soil at the base of it, and a good decorative base on it too, like this moss right here. This moss, when cut out, makes a beautiful finish to the terrarium. So, if you're interested in terrariums, find out more about them. You'll be able to read about them, or visit some of the folks that actually make them, and they'll teach you everything you need to know about taking care of terrariums in your home. I'm John Drumgoole. I'll see you next time.